What's on? So basically, for today's video, I'm gonna be featuring another spring day trip that I do and all that. So like basically, it was the park that I went to like when it was like my first day trip that I did since my ankle injury. I wasn't able to do a whole lot there since I mean I still was kind of recovering from the injury at the time. But I'm gonna be trying to do some more hiking at the park today because I wasn't able to do a whole lot the first time I went there. So that's kind of the plan for this video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Almost 12:30. So I made it here. Okay, so it's 12:45 now, so I'm just hiking through here. So far, like, the trails been kind of like similar to like other trails I've done before, including trails that are like closer to home and all that. So I think there is like a point in the trail where you can like get some views and hike along like the Mississippi River, so that might be pretty cool. But kind of like similar scenery to like what I've seen before in the past. To be completely honest, like out of the 3 like major spring day trips I've done, like I feel like this might be my least favorite of the ones I've done. I just feel like I really enjoy like the first 2 a lot more so far, but kind of see what happens with the hike and all that. So I'm about like a mile and a half down with the trail, so I officially made it to like the loop area. So basically how you get to like the east loop area, that shorter loop, is you have to like go right, start right, and then you'll eventually get there. I think it's about like maybe half a mile from here, so about 2 miles into the trail, and then it's about 3 mile loop, and then maybe 4 miles if you go back. So I think I'm probably gonna be doing that for like the rest of the hike and all that. So because that's the loop that goes like along the Mississippi River, so it's probably gonna be like 4 miles once I start like the east loop area, and then it's about half a mile to get there still. So I would say it's like 4.5 more miles of hiking I'm gonna be doing. So Okay, so I officially made it to like the intersection for the yellow loop, the east loop. So my plan is I'm gonna be going like this way and then looping around, and then there's like a one little last viewpoint area, and then once you go to like that last little viewpoint section, there's like you end up taking like a straight trail back to like the parking lot area. So it's about like a 4 mile loop total if you include that extra section. Still some decent views here, but it just feels like pretty like similar to like some views I could see at hikes like around like closer to around home. But if you're like really close to the park and all that, I think this is like a nice park to check out. But for like driving 2 hours, I don't know if it was like worth driving 2 hours to come back out here. I found maybe a little bit more like enjoyable in the first visit whenever I came here with my injured ankle and all that, when I was still like recovering from my injured ankle, and like my first day trip I'd done since. I mean, it's been maybe a little bit more enjoyable than the first time, but not that much more though. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more enjoyable than it was, but maybe it will be pretty enjoyable once I make it to this section, like when I'm hiking along the river. So I'm just going to be like making my way there. So okay, so this video ended up like being longer than I expected, so I'm gonna be ending off this part of the video here. So hope you enjoy like the first little hike that I did there, and like me like getting a little bit of footage of the one lake again and all that at the very beginning of the video. Subscribe to my post notifications on to see you do next. stay tuned for everything else I do around the park, because it's also possible I might check out like this one viewpoint that I didn't go to last time at the very end of the videos. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.